So Oscar, we're at Farm Progress 2025. We've got a brand new model up to 550 horsepower. Tell us, how do we get the power to the ground with 550 horsepower?
Yes, well, we do this with our industry-leading transmission technology, the so-called VarioDrive transmission. And this, for the first time, is a system where the front axle and the rear axle are giving power independently from each other. They both have their own hydro motor, and with the oil being controlled over just by physics, which means if they are harder to turn, more oil will automatically go to the front wheels. So when they're doing a larger way, for example, when we're doing a corner, it's easier actually for the oil to go to the front axle. This will pull the tractor around the corner. But of course, if we do encounter some slip, we have inside that transmission a really big clutch, which then closes. Then we have a mechanical connection from the rear to the front axle, which enables us to bring all the power to the ground. The great thing about this is we no longer have a driving range, so you can go from 0 to 33 miles without shifting or needing to stop to change driving ranges. And this ensures daily driver comfort, maximum efficiency, and the best fuel consumption in the industry.
What do you recommend farmers to how to ballast the machine, especially for heavy tillage applications?
Yes, of course, when we want to do heavy tillage, we need weight. We can go up to 7,200 pounds in the front linkage or the comfort ballast pickup, which we can see on the other tractor. So if you don't have the moving front cylinders, that's not an issue, because we can also control the front axle suspension over the two buttons to easily pick up or release, drop the weight if we don't need it. Of course, in the rear axle, we now have a new rear wheel weight, which raises up to 1,300 kilogram or roughly 2,800 pounds. You can see sort of a glimpse of it because it's now already mounted. But this allows us that we can weigh the tractor up to 50,000 pounds, which will enable you to get all the power to the ground. And of course, we have different tire options. We have the row prop configuration, or on the other side, on the other machine, the metric duals. So wherever your operation needs, we can cover that with the largest tire available on the standard tractor. So more lugs into the ground to transfer all the power.
Can I replace my articulated four-wheel drive? Can it do the same job as, say, a quad track machine?
Yes,
and how does it do that?
Because unlike maybe other tractors, we also have a front axle suspension, which will prevent power hopping, which also enables us to put the power down to the ground. And as we are lighter base tractor, when you're doing easier work, for example planting, you can remove the weights, reduce ground compaction, and also reduce fuel consumption. But of course, if you need to put the power to the ground, it's really easy to add weight to this tractor to ensure that you can pull all the implements that you have on your farm.
Awesome. Thank you, Oscar.